and I'm the one they fear.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mixed Tag Podcast. It has been a minute. It has been a while. Moni, how are you feeling?
I am good. I am so glad to be back after this little break we took. It's time to get the show back on the road.
Man, we've had a lot go on these past 3 weeks. It's a lot has happened, a lot of good and bad. Mostly more bad than good, a lot of negative. We had a few superstars get released. We had some title changes as well.
The releases came fresh off of WrestleMania too.
Like,
Like,
oh my
it got
goodness,
no time.
at all.
Cause it was the next day, right after WrestleMania night two.
Yep. Literally. And it's crazy because one of the people who got released, we thought she was gonna have a WrestleMania match, Kairi Sane.
Ex- exactly.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, then we can go ahead and hop right into it. I just want to say, what was the point of them building all of that up with Kairi Sane just for them to release her? I genuinely don't get that. It was a waste of time. And then Io and Oscar are back friends, and Oscar's going to SmackDown. What was the point? I don't
Of-
understand that.
Yes, because they was beefing for a good minute. And I consider Kyrie to be a top star.
Real.
For
She
her
was
to
one
be
of those
back,
women. I feel like she could have, if they needed anyone to hold a mid card title, she could have. Boom, we could have just threw Kairi Sane in there, give her the title.
and
I
she's
don't
been back,
understand why they released her.
she's been back less than a year.
Like
That's insane.
now, I want to talk about the Wyatt Six. All of them got released.
That's
That's
kind of
interesting
that's interesting and kind of sad. But
because it sucks because they were trying to. I'm gonna say this in the nicest way possible, and they weren't Bray, so it didn't work. They didn't
yeah,
have that creative mind that Bray Wyatt had. That was something unique that Bray Wyatt created, and it's hard to recreate that, especially when you're trying to recreate it with six different people instead of just Bo Dallas.
hmm
I feel like they probably would have had a better chance if they just had Bo Dallas beat Uncle Howdy by himself, possibly.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if they gave Bo Dallas like a creative edge to bring Uncle Howdy himself as a
Hmm.
solo character, I think kind of like what Alexa Bliss did. Like she's continuing out Bray's legacy, and she's doing it really well. I feel like if Bo Dallas could have done that as well, it would have been completely different because we ain't had none but the Wyatt Six in the same feud for a year. A year.
Now I want to move on to our next release, and in my opinion, the most surprising and shocking, Zelina Vega and Aleister Black. What? What? So what was the point of Aleister Black teasing the feud with Randy Orton and Sami Zayn? I don't get that because those could have been amazing. Sami Zayn is literally doing heelish things right now. What was the point? What was the point of them having Aleister Black and Zelina be that devil on the shoulder if they're gonna waste it? Because Sami Zayn is literally doing bad stuff now.
Hear me out.
Randy Orton literally kicked Cody Rhodes' head in, and they still really. What was the point?
Hear me out. I think that they heard what fans were saying online because of the timing of the gimmick being stolen from
Okay,
somebody
oh
else
yeah, who
who's
caused
been
the
released.
Scarlet?
I feel like that kind of contributed a lot because okay, we have Alistair come back and you have now put him with Zelina. So now she's completely healed, doing heal things, being Scarlet,
Hmm.
and you have him being carrying Cross. Like it was just, I really feel like they was running out of creative ideas with them. And
Also, mind you, Lena was a face and then just randomly popped up as a heel.
randomly out of
She helped
nowhere in the
Aleister
middle
Black in the middle of the street fight. I believe
with
it was
Damian
with Damian
Priest.
Priest. Yeah, she randomly popped up as a heel.
Right. Like, I mean, Zelina Vega she had pop, and like she had the fan base. She had it. And like they just ruined it.
For real.
She kind of fell off a little bit, but honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I really feel like they could go to TNA and be big because
Ooh.
Zelina Vega, that's her home, TNA.
That's the home. TNA. And then, TNA does have a good women's division in general.
Yes.
TNA in general is actually nice. Hey, somebody to look out for Leon Slater. He's gonna be nice whenever he comes to WWE.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to save TNA
And
talk
then,
for a whole nother
hey,
episode. That's a
hey,
good
hey, and
episode.
then TNA, they got thing on Trick Williams, Ricky Sosa.
Yes, that's why I say TNA got that sleep. TNA is a sleeper show. Like
Hmm.
TNA is. We're going to talk about that next episode.
Hey, I would love to. Now, I want to talk about this current state of every single title in WWE.
This is an interesting topic.
Now, starting off with NXT, we have the women's champion, Lola Vice. How do you feel about Lola Vice? I like Lola Vice. Great theme song, great in-ring presence. And I do think that with her still being in NXT, it gives her time to shine and build more of a character because it's easier because a lot of people like Lola Vice, but it's easier to see her improvement now that she's the champion because we're gonna see her more often and she's gonna be forced to improve more than ever.
Yes, I've always liked Lola Vice. I like her fighting style. She has that
Hmm.
charisma, and
Oh,
she's
that's nice.
been in a pretty good feud right now. And then she
Ooh.
doing this stuff on Triple A as well with Mr. Iguana.
Well, Mr. One, she's very fun in AAA.
Yeah, I was about to say they make a good team. Like I love seeing not all people that come from WWE can put on in Triple A and get over, but she is one of the ones who can.
Hmm. I agree.
So I like that
Now,
about
m- moving on to Tony D'Angelo, I just want to say, Unk deserved it. Because Tony
her. Yep.
D'Angelo has been in NXT since. Okay, listen to this. Tony D'Angelo, Tommaso Ciampa has been. Let's see, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano got called up since then. Like they got fully called up to the main roster. Wesley has been released. Obafemi has moved up to the main roster. Braun Breaker, Ilya Dragunov, and JD McDonough have all moved to the main roster.
And
Javon
he has
Evans
still been
went
there.
to the main roster before Tony D'Angelo. And mind y'all, this is his first time winning the Intercontinental, the NXT Championship, the big boy. I was going to say Tony D'Angelo deserves it, and I can't wait to see what he does with this new character because
Yo,
I ain't going to have him acting like a fake mob boss.
I was low key shocked. I was like, oh, I was not expecting him to win that match, but I'm like, okay, Tony, let's go.
Real, because we love to see the people who deserve it get their flowers, and Tony D has been there for a while.
Yeah.
Because people, okay, if you remember, people thought that Tony D was gonna come up and team with the Vision.
You right.
Mm-hmm. And boom, he came back with a new gimmick, and now he's the champion. So yes, I can't wait to see what they do with Tony D'Angelo.
See,
Now moving on to get. Oh, you
sometimes
can
that's
go. I
all it
got you.
takes. Sometimes that's all it takes is a step back,
Mm-hmm.
rebrand yourself, and come back. Boom. Sometimes that's all
Real.
it takes.
Heck, and then to throw credit to the family, if throw credit to the family, Channing Tatum Stacks, he's the NXT Heritage Cup champion right now. So
Yes.
him and Tony D'Angelo, like you said, it's good to step back and rebrand yourself. And they both did that amazingly because hey, Luca and the other I forgot her name, but Luca and the other girl, they got released.
Yep.
So, hey, Tony D'Angelo and Stacks, they probably knew
Holding it
if they
down.
don't do something to get over, they gonna get released too. And
Yep.
they switched their mentality, and it's good.
Yes. NXT is in good hands.
Lizzo, I think her name was Lizzo.
I
Rizzo,
think it was Rizzo.
Rizzo. Yeah, okay, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Now moving on to the tag team champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth. I have no complaints. I love it. And I love that they keep accidentally giving tag team title opportunities because the matches cook every time. But there's no complaints. There's no complaints from me on this end. I love R-Truth and Damian Priest.
Yes, and I'm glad to see like we getting more of Damian Priest because they had him feuding with Aleister Black for three
Weaponverse.
years. They had that man feuding for 3 years. It's glad to see him doing something different
Real. I
and
like that. I
finally
like
and
that. I
finally
like
doing
that.
something with archery.
Hey, one of my favorite segments of the year is when he R-Truth calling Oscar Danhausen.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I love everything they're doing with Danhausen.
Danhausen's amazing. We definitely we definitely gonna shed a little light on him soon.
Yes.
Hey, Danhausen and Kent Wilson, they now have like I think they have officially solidified themselves in WWE for good. Like they gonna be there now. Like
Of
they
course.
they good.
Yes.
Now, moving on to your Raw Tag Team Champions division. Now, I know now you know I'm a big Austin Theory fan, so I'm a little biased. I'm happy that he got gold in general. I hate Vince McMahon because he slaughtered Austin Theory. He pushed him way too fast. He pushed Austin Theory way too fast. Gave him way too many opportunities because what a lot of people don't know, Austin Theory has charisma and he can go in the
Yes.
ring. One of NXT's best feuds is Austin Theory and Dexter Loomis because it also led to one of the greatest love stories in NXT with Dexter and Indy Hartwell.
Indy, yes.
Austin Theory has everything it takes to be a main eventer, but I feel like Vince tried to pull a Roman and force him on us. So now that Theory has been able to rebrand himself, I'm glad that he got gold. And hey, he can stand out in a group like Division because it's full. We got Braun Breaker, and whenever Bronson Reed come back, Theory and Logan Paul are going to be the shadows. So it's good, especially Austin Theory. So it's
Yep.
good. A Theory needs to do something to make himself stand out. Because at the end of the day, Logan Paul is still gonna stand out no matter what. And Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are gonna stand out because that's who they're trying to build the vision around.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't gonna hold you. I like the rebranding of Austin Theory.
Me too. It's great.
Like
His
I
theme
was
song is
like,
amazing.
wow. I was like, who is this? And I'm like, oh my God, it's Austin Theory. I like it. I
And
think
then I love that at the they keep hitting that hinting at Maxine possibly joining the Vision or doing something with
yes,
Austin Theory. So I'm very curious on that. But I don't want them to keep teasing it because eventually I'm gonna get tired of them. Like, okay, I don't care no more. I
yes,
need to I
because
need to see something on camera happen instead of just him and her talking in the background or she's in the car when he get in and they pull off, you know.
hear me out. Are we gonna get Maxine getting tired of um Otis and Tozawa? And then
Tozawa.
she just gonna be like, I'm done with this, and then boom, Awesome Theory come save the day. I ain't gonna be mad. I'm not mad
Yeah.
at them. I'm not mad at them. I want to see a little heel Maxine Dupree. I'm not lying.
Hey, I'm a man here, you know what I'm saying? Hey. Now then I would definitely love to see a Hill Maxine and Becky feud. That would cook. If Maxine ends up being a good heel, I want to see them run that back. Heel Maxine
Yeah,
versus Becky Lynch. Oh
but
yeah.
I don't want it to give Liv and Dom. Liv and Dom is on their own planet. I want Austin and Maxine to be different.
Yeah, I
I
want
don't
them
want
to
it.
have their own type of dynamic.
Yes, like don't try to kill Liv and Dom and rebirth them with somebody else.
Yeah, just let them have their own little gimmick.
Because Liv and Dom is iconic.
For real. Now, moving on to your Women's United States champion. I am still a little salty, but it's okay. Tiffany Stratton. It's just because I'm a Julia fan, so I'm a little biased. It's okay though.
I
But
know.
I will say Tiffany, she's been cooking. She beat Julia for the title. Her and Kiana James had a very good match on SmackDown. Tiffany's good. I do want to see what they're gonna do with the United States Women's Champion though, because unfortunately, when Julia had it, she didn't defend it much. So maybe with Tiffany being a bigger name, maybe they will have her defend the title more often,
Yeah.
on regular episodes of SmackDown or at least a pay-per-view. So I'm just curious to see will she actually defend the title or is the Women's United States Championship cursed? Because every time a woman gets the title, she loses it on like on her second defense.
Or they
Sometimes even the
lose
first.
Aura.
Literally.
Because
Oh
Zelina
my
Vega had
goodness.
it. Everybody was like, "Yay, Zelina Vega champion." Weeks later, boo, we're tired. Yeah. People was happy. If people happy Julia got it. Yay. Boo.
Literally, when she won, she got a huge pop. They were cheering her for a few weeks, then now they don't care no more.
Yeah. But like I hope
So
they just need to look, give it to Becky Lynch. She'll make it live.
Becky two belts, give it to me. Speaking of Becky Lynch, that's actually who we have to talk about next, the women's intercontinental champion. Becky Lynch is just generational. She's goated. She is amazing. I love that she's like beefing with like basically everyone that she sees. And now her and Saul Ruka have a kind of a feud going on. So I
Yes.
wanted to see what they're gonna do with that. That's very interesting.
Yes. I like that Soruka got called up. Nah,
Oh yeah,
I
it's
don't know if
nice.
it be a
New theme song. I like her new theme song too.
I don't know if it be nerves or like what, but I've been seeing her doing like a couple of little slips, and I'm like, "Ooh, so get it together, girl." But
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
glad.
to be fair, a lot of people don't know this. The NXT ring is smaller than the main roster ring.
Yeah, you can
So
tell.
because hey, Javon Evans be hurt. Javon Evans still do his moves right, but you can tell he be hurting himself now. Because like when he do his OG cutter, it'll take him a moment to even go for the pin because he in pain. So yeah, that the main roster ring is way bigger, so the NXT people gonna take them time to get used to it.
Yeah, but
Because also with Soul Ruka Soul Snatcher, she has to realize since the ring is the finisher already kind of requires for her opponent to dive forward. So she has to realize that's a way bigger ring. So your opponent can't stage dive forward to make your move look good.
yeah,
You might have actually either gonna have to put a little more try to figure out how to put a little more distance in it, or wait for her opponents to be closer.
yeah, or improvise
Because
because
unfortunately,
she'll hit a soul snatcher out of nowhere.
for real, I, that'll help a lot.
She will hit a soul snatcher out of nowhere. All right.
Moving on to your Intercontinental Champion on the men's side, we got Penta. Penta is just doing great. He's had this title for a minute.
And then he retained in a ladder match at WrestleMania.
Hey,
Go.
I'm interested to see this feud with him and Ethan Page.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't be mad if Ethan Page, won the
Was
title
the one to take it off of him?
because I like Ethan Page. I like Ethan
Me
Page.
too.
His little cocky ass. I like him.
I feel like we either have to get a tag team with Ethan Page and Miz or a feud between Ethan Page and Miz, like eventually.
Yes.
That's gonna be nice.
Ego versus
Now,
ego.
Now I want to move on to one of our big name champions. I'm talking about one of your Roman Reigns, is your Cody Rhodes, is your Rhea Ripley. Rhea
Mm.
Ripley. I wonder what direction they really gonna go with the women's title because Rhea Ripley is someone you can't just put anybody against her. They have to be a convincing threat. Or
I
I just know Rhea Ripley gonna win.
I'm glad you brought Rhea Ripley up next because I wanted to mention I
Hmm.
like the stare down that Lash Legend gave her.
Yes, this
I'm not
and
mad at
Lash Legend is a great threat. Lash Legend is convincing. She
I'm
is someone who I can see her beating the Rhea Ripley.
I want to see that. Now that they don't have Tag Gold anymore, I want to see Lash Legend come out on her own and snatch this title.
Mhm.
I mean, we got Trick Willie as the champ. Why not have Lash Legend as the champ?
Also,
And
I just want to say shout out to Nia Jax because she is great at getting over new women. She did it with Tiffany
yes,
Stratton. She definitely can do it with Lash Legend. Well,
yes,
she's
yes.
already doing it with Lash Legend. Shout out to Nia Jax. People don't give her a lot of credit. People love to hate on Nia. Nia's one of the, and she's, especially since
A
now that
hard
she's
worker.
improved so much in the ring, Nia's one of the best workers they have, and she was great at putting people over. Look at Tiffany Stratton. She's probably already a Hall of Famer now, a future Hall of Famer now.
Yes, she really did put Tiffany over. And while we're talking about them, I want to mention, do you be listening to Wade Barrett's commentary when Nia Jax be out
Commentary.
there?
Yes.
Wait. Wait, is that something you want to tell us?
Hey,
I
I
think
think Wade Bear might just he might just like
Wade
somebody
like the
that
sisters.
yeah, he might like the
Wade,
sister, so probably
I think Wade like the sisters.
for real. Now, moving on to our next women's champion, we have Trouble. We got
That's
Liv
me.
Morgan. Oh my goodness.
Already bored with
Now
it.
I'm interested. I'm interested because Liv Morgan has multiple people she can feud with. We got Paige, Brie Bella, Sol Ruka. If Becky Lynch does lose the title, possibly a Becky Lynch, Roxanne Perez still has a little tension going on right there. So Liv Morgan has some fresh. She has some fresh opponents. Hey, and possibly Io Scott because now that Oscar's gone, Io kind of gonna be free to do her own little thing.
Mm-hmm. Here's my
So
thing.
I'm interested with Liv Morgan. And before you, let me before Liv Morgan, she hopefully she don't get injured because this is gonna be her time to get her actual women's title reign.
Yes, because you know that title be cursed.
Hmm.
But my thing is, I understand that they a group. Why is she still jumping in tag team affairs now that she's a champion?
Yeah. And also,
Even
what will make they need to let Raquel be a big woman. Let her Raquel should not be getting beat up by Brie Bella by herself.
no, she should
What
just
are we
power through
doing?
it. That's why I'm like, who? I'm every week I'm side eyeing Raquel and Roxanne because I'm like, which one of y'all gonna jump Leah first? I'm just like, which one of y'all is gonna make
You
it?
waiting on
I
it?
just feel like it's gonna be Roxanne, but I feel like everybody thinks it's gonna be Roxanne, but it's gonna be like surprise Raquel.
Mm-hmm. Whoever it ends up being, that feud is gonna hit.
Yeah, because they've been brewing it. It's been brewing.
Now let's move on to if not Oba Femi, the hottest new thing in town, Trick Willie, the
Can we
United
talk
States
about?
champion.
Can we talk about how at Backlash the
Hmm.
entire building, every
Oh
person in that crowd
my
was
God.
chanting for Trick Williams. Nobody gave a damn about Sami Zayn.
I'm talking
And
about,
I
hey, we
was
wanted Trick
shocked.
Willie.
I was
Hey, we
shocked.
wanted
I'm
Trick
like,
needed to
wow.
retain.
Like, soon
Hey,
as the beat
that
dropped,
the
everybody,
roof exploded.
soon as the beat dropped, what that Trick? I'm just like, wow.
What?
One of the biggest pops of the night. I'm just like, oh my God. He is so over and I freaking love it.
Now, moving on to the OTC. Roman Reigns. Now, as right now, not only did he have a 5-star match at WrestleMania with CM Punk, he is now right back in another 5-star feud with his cousin Jacob Fatu. Oh my goodness!
Why is it like every match he has that's a big banger is with somebody in his family?
Hey, they
Because
good. Well, to be fair, they've been fighting all their life too.
because I ain't gonna hold you. Jacob Fatu turned Roman every which way but loose.
I'm talking about man, Jacob wasn't playing.
Them folks said call the police, do something. He just slanging Anna Pierce, Polo Jamie Noble. I'm just like, oh my God.
Then he
He
beat
is
up Jay and
really,
Jimmy. He beat up Jay and Jimmy yesterday.
I'm just like, he is really like,
He took the OTC. He beat up Jay and Jimmy. Yo,
yeah.
Jacob Fatu is a loose cannon.
And you know Roman good at putting people over too sometimes.
Real. Hey,
So
and
I feel like after
it's just
this
like
feud,
I
Jacob
feel
Fatu
like
definitely gonna be in the
Jacob
title
Fatu
picture.
might be the champion. Jacob Fatu might be champion at
You
the end of this
right.
feud.
If he take Roman's title, that'll be crazy. But I don't know why I low key can see it though. Because like I said, he turned Roman every which way but loose. And that was the shocker.
Now, moving on to the roller coaster, Cody Rhodes. Now, he's about to enter a feud with Gunther. I think Gunther is going to beat Cody.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be mad.
I think Gunther might take that belt. Look, I think I think Gunther might do it.
I wouldn't be mad, but cause I mean, that's another really random feud, but I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah. Hey, but Gunther is one of those people now that we have that at any point in time we can throw Gunther in the main event scene and it doesn't necessarily have to make sense. It's Gunther.
Yeah, because like he can handle it.
Real.
Like,
Hey, and then if Gunther can beat Cody, it solidifies him even more as that career killer, that serious threat, that big heel that they want to,
yes,
continuously push.
like I'm not gonna lie, the company is great. The company it will be great with Gunther being the top guy.
Yep. Because with Gunther being the top guy, whoever they put against him, even if he beats them, it'll definitely help them get over.
Yes, look at
Because think
again,
about it,
look at
during
Dragon
his
Lee.
boom, his time even being Intercontinental Champion, he put up everybody wanted Chad Gable to win that title. That's how
Yep,
man, Gunther had everybody wanted Chad Gable to win the title, and then he
yep.
cursed our dream.
Same with Jey Uso. I mean, even though Jey Uso won, but
Yeah,
he,
well, hey, Jey Uso eventually doubled back and he won.
yep.
So that's interesting. Gunther is good at putting people over. So
Yeah.
I would be happy to see what they would do on SmackDown with Gunther too. Also, this is Gunther's first time on SmackDown in a while.
It is.
So this is gonna be definitely interesting to see.
So are we not like are they not like doing the like the draft this year? They're just like kind of just like sliding them into another show.
They might wait. Yeah, they might just yeah just let them choose literally, and like how we saw Oscar literally leaving an episode of Monday Night Raw.
Yes.
We just gotta assume that they going to a different brand. I hope they're not getting released. Let's hope that's
Right.
not literally them getting on screen released.
With them three letters,
And
and
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
be
talking about
so honest.
RKO, TKO,
Now
if you
I'm
don't know.
real TK, and now I'm genuinely scared because if I see somebody leaving on screen, hold up, whoa, y'all releasing them or they just going to another brand? Like, what we
They taking
doing?
a vacation. What's going on? Because I was nervous. I'm like, I know y'all ain't getting rid of Oscar. But then I
Of
see
all
report.
people, no.
But then I see with her signing another deal, and I'm like, okay, maybe she just sliding on the SmackDown, which that'll add
Hmm.
another heavy hitter to SmackDown.
Real, because Raw does have a lot of heavy hitters right now. SmackDown does need
Mm-hmm.
some comp.
Yep, because they got all the heavy hitters in tag teams.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Jade.
Ooh, I
Because
don't
remember
know.
she came back and um did she attack Rhea, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep, she attacked Rhea,
Yep.
so
So
maybe
we're
they
gonna
gonna
get
spin the
Jade
block
and Rhea
again.
again. That'll be interesting because the match cooked. So I wouldn't be mad. The build up to the feud itself was terrible, but now that I know the match is gonna cook, I wouldn't be mad if they ran it back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at all.
But I don't really care for them having a promo battle because they're not gonna let them go all out. So just give me the match.
No,
Just
because
give
you
me
can
the
tell,
match.
as we saw during their feud, we can tell that a lot of things got held back.
Yeah.
I want to ask a question. Since we're talking
That's
about a
the
lot of
word.
things, a lot of things, the releases and everything, is
Hmm.
TKO ruining WWE?
From a
That's my
financial
question.
standpoint, yes. Because not only can fans not even attend the shows in person, now us fans at home, some of us can't even afford the pay-per-views now because of how much they cost having an ESPN subscription.
Yes, and now you can't even get the basic
So,
ESPN subscription. You got to get the
and
other
if
subscription.
and if we're going deeper, TKO is doing budget cuts for their actual employees, their wrestlers. So you, from a financial standpoint, they're definitely ruining WWE. The fans can't come to shows. We can barely watch it at home, and wrestlers are getting released or being forced to take budget cuts.
Yes, it's
So yeah, I agree with you. I agree with that with your question. Your question is that was a very good question. Yes, I think financially TKO is destroying WWE because WWE is still good, but on a like I said, financial wise, no, they're not doing so good.
yeah, it's
TKO is
giving
ruining
more
everything.
of they want quantity over quality,
Yep.
and that's in the
Hey,
long.
it's bad. Hey, look, it's bad. Even Green Shirt guy ain't been in the front rows as many shows as he normally used to be. So how you know it's
Right.
getting bad?
I mean,
Come
I wouldn't
on now.
necessarily say it's getting bad because don't he got his something, but I don't know. I still wonder about that guy. I want to know. I want to know who is this guy? What does he do for work? Because I need his job. I need his job. But I didn't know until recently. I mean, I didn't know they fully cut out the live shows.
Yeah, I didn't know about that until recently, actually.
Because I remember like I used to go to the shows like they would do a summer heat wave tour where the live shows would come around. And I'm like,
Mm.
dang, duh, why haven't I thought about that? Why do you think that's why I haven't really seen no shows getting advertised. And like SmackDown is coming around here. Why are the seats in the ceiling twice the price at the seats at the flow? Ridiculous.
What?
They gonna have to find common ground soon. Somewhere.
They're tweaking.
And then like I've been seeing
They're tripping.
I've been seeing with the content creators, like content creators expressing their opinions and thoughts, getting their content taken down because of TKO,
Mhm.
which is insane. So I guess that's I look.
Oh yeah. Did you see that picture of the gingerbread man at the streaming table?
Oh my god!
Oh my God. Hey, look, cause they was making a joke. They was like, here's your streaming service right here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh my god.
That was
I,
crazy.
this is off topic, but that whole thing was hilarious. Like that funeral segment kind of made me think about old school wrestling.
Oh yeah, I love Trick Williams brings like that old school style, segment wise. He just has
Yes.
like a good it's just something about Trick Williams.
And I like how Lil Yachty is like with him. Like that's a good combination.
And I just want to say, shout out Ricky Sanks. My boy is officially on the main roster. I love me some
Yes,
Ricky Sanks. I can't
yes.
wait to see what they do with him. Hey,
I
you know how Trick Williams got like that Booker T level of comedy?
yes.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say. This is not a stretch. Ricky Sanks has rock level of comedy.
I knew you was
Hey,
gonna say
hey,
that.
Ricky Sanks has rock level of comedy. I don't care what nobody says.
I
Ricky
knew
Sanks
that's what you were
has
gonna
it.
say.
And if they let Ricky Sanks just do some comedic stuff like The Rock, he's gonna get over even more faster.
I knew you were gonna say that because I was thinking that.
Because I know when people used to hate on people who made the comparison, and at first I kind of didn't see it, but following his time, like because he was one of those few wrestlers in AEW that I actually watched. I watched some of his work in AEW, but seeing his time in NXT, oh yes, that is a light skinned Rock basically. We have a Caucasian Rock.
Yes, I'm not even mad at that. Well, we running out of time, boss. You wanna wrap
Well,
that thing up?
everybody, thank you for tuning in, Moni. I'm glad that you had me. I'm ready for next week because it's a takeover. Should I hit him with them 4 letters?
Go ahead, boss.
4 letters, one word. Yeah.
Main event villain, I'm the one they fear.